I went ahead and I bought. So we're gonna unbox my new, because there's finally a new AirPods after a really long time. You might be considering, if you have AirPods Pro and you want to shift, or even if you're new to AirPods, if you've been considering buying AirPods, I hope this video helps you. Hey guys, it's Tasha. Welcome back to my channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do, because we have a lot of exciting content coming your way. Well, I mean, I do, and I don't want you to miss it because it's a lot. Today's video is gonna be, well, yet another Apple video. What? Me, Tasha, doing another Apple video? Honestly, I didn't think I would be after my very expensive iPhone purchase, but let me take you through what is going on. All you need to know is that today I'm going to be unboxing a new pair of AirPods. I'm not going to tell you which ones I bought you because you're going to find out soon, but the story is important, so let's get into the video. So for those of you who know, for a very long time I've always been an Android user, and very recently, I think about 5 months ago, I finally became an iPhone user. I made a video about why I switched from Android to iPhone and my pros and cons of the iPhone 12 Pro, which you can watch right here. I also did a little Casetify haul if you're interested in that. If you watched that video, you would know that for a little while that I was also considering buying AirPods before I even got an iPhone, because I needed a pair of headphones, but because I had an Android which had the 3.5mm jack, I was happy using my wired earphones. But when I switched to iPhone, it doesn't have a 3.5mm jack, and so I had to consider getting a good set of wireless earphones because I love good audio quality, especially for listening to music and for editing. So I needed a good one for that, and so I was really considering buying AirPods because I've heard really great things about them. But at that time, I wanted to wait for the new launch because I think AirPods Pro was released in 2019, so it's like already 2 years old. So I thought, why don't I just wait for AirPods 3 to come out? I'm gonna do that. When you're in the Apple circle, you kind of like have FOMO when new things come out. I'm not a very FOMO person, but now I just want like the latest releases because I somehow in my brain psychologically think that those are better than the old ones. So I was so adamant on holding off of buying any form of AirPods or wireless earpieces because I really wanted to wait for the AirPods 3. So as you know, recently AirPods 3 did come out, and I was like, oh my god, thank god I waited. This is amazing. I really need to try them out. So at the Apple store, apparently you're allowed to try them out, and so I was like, hi, I want to make an appointment. I would really like to try the AirPods 3. And they're like, sure. And so, I mean, it didn't go like that, but you get the gist. So I headed to the Apple store and tried on the AirPods 3, and I tried on the AirPods Pro. Put them in my ears. I made a little vlog about it on TikTok as well, which you can watch. I've linked it below. It's like a shorter version. So my personal review for the AirPods 3 when I tried them on, pretty good, very comfortable. They are pretty similar to obviously the AirPods in general, but they have a different design, and the audio quality is actually pretty good. The volume goes really high. I did feel that the stem that they shortened is a little bit too short. When I did try to control the music or like go next, press play, pause or whatever, the stem was so short that my fingers were having a little hard time kind of adjusting or pressing the button. I also felt like it was a little bit of an inconvenience because you're like trying to figure it out, and then by the time I figured it out, the AirPods like came out because I was like fidgeting with it. I was like trying to find it. I'm pretty sure it's something you'll get used to, but I think I do prefer a little bit of a longer stem just because I feel like it's more secure in my ears. So the AirPods 3 don't have noise canceling. I think the sound quality was really crisp, very good. It got the music and audio got really loud, so you don't really have noise canceling, but like if you don't want to hear what's going on in the outside world, or you don't want to hear someone talking, you can just really put the volume really high and it's pretty good. Like you won't really hear the outside so much, but the audio experience is still minimal as compared to the AirPods Pro. I didn't want to go for AirPods Pro because of the customizable tips, which is really funny because a lot of people go for the AirPods Pro for the customizable tips, but for me, when I use those kind of tips, it makes my ears really stuffy and just not comfortable for me. So I was really adamant. I was like, I've been waiting so long to get the AirPods 3, they're out, I'm gonna try them, and they seem good until I tried the AirPods Pro. Aside from the comfort or discomfort level of the tips, the stuff that the AirPods Pro can do, insane. So because I was so torn between going for the AirPods 3 or for the AirPods Pro, I asked around, I asked my friends, and I asked you guys on Instagram. So I put up a poll, you can see over here, and these are the results, and a lot of you chose AirPods Pro. I thought that because they're older, the AirPods 3 would have better features and newer features, but I know I am 2 years too late to this bandwagon. But I guess I'm finally here, and yeah, I went ahead and I bought the AirPods Pro. I was really rooting for the AirPods 3 as well. Honestly, if you want to save your money, because AirPods Pro are still more expensive, you could really just go for the AirPods 3. They work really well. I would say they're better than previous AirPods, but I still think AirPods Pro, in the sense of audio quality and the sense of like the features it has, is better than the AirPods 3, just in my personal opinion. And it's a little bit sad, but I guess I'm finally here. Just like I was so late jumping into the Apple bandwagon, I guess I'm gonna be delayed in some processes. So we're gonna unbox my new AirPods Pro. I think I'm really happy with my purchase, but I'm hoping that I do get used to the customizable tips. So crazy that I actually finally bought these. And the fact that they were already out and that my decision was gonna be this, I could have just bought it way before. But it's fine. I'm gonna stop beating myself up about it. Unless a new pair of AirPods like True 2 come out, then I'm gonna be like really annoyed. But it's fine. It's fine. It's not in my control. What can I do? That's right, nothing. All right. Whoa, there's nothing here. I'm just saying whoa for no reason. Oh my god, I'm terrible. Why does the packaging have a weird smell to it? Is that a part of the unboxing experience? I'm pretty sure you've watched a bunch of these. I remember like 2 years ago, I was so adamant that I would not be an AirPods user. And here I am, becoming an AirPods user. I even said that I wouldn't be an iPhone user, but here I am being an iPhone user. God, the way life changes, I tell you. Genuinely, I'm not trying to be dramatic at all. Apple products are actually so convenient, and it's something that I didn't realize until I bought one of the products, and then I bought the others, and I was like, wow, this is really convenient. I just recently bought an AirTag as well, if you may or may not have seen. And the way that you can easily set up the AirTag with your phone is like, there's like barely any effort. It makes your life so easy. The only way that it doesn't make your life easy is like how expensive this stuff is. I'm like so certain at this point, with the rate that I'm going at, I'm gonna be like, oh my god, look at my MacBook unboxing. From the tips, I'm gonna be using the smallest size. How do you put these in? What the heck? Oh, what? Huh? Turn on Bluetooth connect. So I would also say the AirPods 3 look exactly like the Pros without the tip. Ooh, okay, yeah, so this is literally exactly what like the 3s look like, and then this part is obviously like curved. Okay, I'm connecting them. Do they need to be in the box to connect or something? It automatically goes to noise canceling, so I can't necessarily hear much right now. Let's play a song. I'm gonna try spatial audio and noise canceling. What the heck? Why does it sound like the music is playing from around me? Like I'm in a club or something? Okay, I need to stop because this is really trippy. I mean, it's been like two years or whatever since these first launched, so I'm pretty sure everybody knows about this except for me. So in my opinion, if you're thinking about whether or not to buy the new AirPods 3, pros and cons, I would say the AirPods 3 are cheaper, they're new. I would say they're better than the older AirPods. The volume limit can go really high, so even though it doesn't have noise canceling mode, you can still put the music loud enough so that you don't hear your surroundings, or you feel like you're just immersed in the music or the audio. And I think that's pretty good enough for the price point, versus the price point of the Pro. But the AirPods Pro still, I feel like the features that it has does outweigh the new AirPods 3. I guess that's why it justifies itself, even though it's an older model. And I know it's not in the same series, but because there's finally a new AirPods after a really long time, if you're not a fan of the tips, you think they feel stuffy, or they just don't fit well in your ear, or you just don't like that feeling, that would be a con for the Pros. But genuinely, I think that the features that the Pros have really outweigh the discomfort, which is why I went for the Pros 2 years later still, versus the 3s. But I also think the AirPods Pro, I like the stem size. It's still a little longer. I'm a fan of that personally. The AirPods 3, the stem was pretty short, and I didn't feel so secure with that. Obviously, the AirPods Pro still feel pretty secure in your ear because of the foam. Because there's finally a new AirPods after a really long time, you might be considering, if you have AirPods Pro and you want to shift. If you are an existing AirPods user, the older AirPods model, I would say yes, go for the 3. It's really good. The music is great. But if you are using the AirPods Pro, I personally would not suggest getting a 3 unless it's something that you need, because the features aren't outweighing the features that the Pro already has, I would not suggest it unless you want a new pair of AirPods that are just more easier, more comfortable to wear if you have a problem with the stuffy feeling. If you don't, you love your AirPods Pro, I would not suggest changing to AirPods 3. That obviously justifies the price why AirPods Pro are more expensive than the AirPods 3, even though they're new. So yeah, if that's the case, I hope I helped you out in any way, shape, or form. Or even if you're new to AirPods, if you've been considering buying AirPods, I hope this video helps you. I did end up buying the older ones, which are the AirPods Pro, but I think I waited long enough. I really did wait a long time. If you feel like the AirPods 3 is something you're looking for, I think definitely go for that too. Just in case you like that better. You can, I believe, go to the Apple store depending on where you are. I'm not sure if you can try them out, but you can go to the Apple store and try them out. And there's also a 14-day return policy, I think. I don't work at Apple. I'm not sponsored by them. If you want to sponsor me, I'd be very happy. Who am I? But like, no, genuinely, I always have like a lot of questions when I buy anything of this extravagance, because I always want to be like well prepared. There are a few things I found out that could help you. The first one is the return policy. There is a 14-day return policy, so you could always, if you wanted to buy the AirPods 3, you could buy them. If you didn't like them, you could return them. Or an exchange policy or something like that. You're gonna have to look it up. The second one is that if you were to lose one of your AirPods, like say they fell or like it dropped out of your case or something, you can actually get just one AirPod. It is expensive. I believe it's $100 something well in Singapore, and I think that's through the Genius Bar. But yeah, you could get it replaced. The third thing is that you can actually buy more custom-made tips. So say the 3 tips that they provide, Apple provides, still doesn't fit you. Say you have a bigger ear canal or a smaller ear canal. If none of these fit you well, you can actually buy these tips online. You can get foam tips, you can get silicone tips, you can get different tips that you can use for these if these are not comfortable enough, so you could get that custom made. These are not the same as the ones that you would see on your wired earphones, because I have those and I asked if I could use the ones on my wired earphones, but these are different. Apparently like they like slot in different, so they're not the ones that you may have lying at home. Yeah, do check that out if you want to. And another tip is that, well, at least in Singapore, they now sell the MagSafe charger cases. So apparently there's 2 types of cases. There's a MagSafe case and there's one that's not. So I bought the one that's not because I don't need the MagSafe stuff. But that case and AirPod situation is a little bit more expensive than this one. So there's that. So yeah, I hope that helps in any way. If you have any questions at all, leave them below in the comments. Let's talk. I can help you out if you need the help, but honestly, I needed the help. So yeah, I'm hoping this video helps you in any way. I feel like I'm slowly building my Apple family tree, which is so unlike me, but I guess I have to accept this change. When it really comes down to it, I would say that my impression that I had of Apple being an Android user was very different. But since I've become more of an Apple user now, I can see why everyone's really inclined to using Apple. I think the main keyword here is convenience, because they really make things so convenient for you, even to set up, to use. Not hard to figure out. And the thing that I don't like about Apple is that they make you feel FOMO, and I hate that because it's not a good type of FOMO, because it does not do well for your bank account, you know what I mean? And I think aside from being really like, oh my god, I need to get the new launch, I need to get this, I need to get that, and also aside from obviously the conspiracy theories that Apple slows down your older model so you get the new model, which I am yet to face. So I know there's a new iPhone 13 that's out, so my iPhone 12 Pro, is that gonna like start glitching? Am I gonna have to buy a new one? I don't know, stay tuned, we'll see what happens with that, because I'm still a big believer of them slowing down products. I know that they admitted to it before, so let's see how that goes if my iPhone is causing any problems. It's been causing slight problems, but it's not something that stands out as, oh, they have a hidden agenda, you know what I mean? But yeah, other than that, I hope this helps you. Also stay tuned for the next video that comes out on my channel, because I have a huge update, like a huge major one that you may or may not know about, and I'm gonna share it with you in the next video. So stay tuned, subscribe, comment, the bell ring button, what is it? I'm new to this. Also, I just want to let you guys know that I've been doing TikTok vlogs a lot, so if you haven't followed me on TikTok, do so. It's in the link below. I've been posting kind of daily vlogs, so that's been really fun. I'm doing a lot of weird shit. Bye guys.